Apparently the last update wasn't enough to tame this fiery bastard, so this archetype is getting doused with another round of nerfs, plus some buffs for old favorites. Let's go. Okay, we start with the buffs. These 4 cards all get a 1 power buff. Werewolf by Night is now a 3/3, Annihilus is now a 5/7, High Evolutionary is now a 4/7, Lizard is now a 2/6.
We've waited a long time for this.
They've also reworked White Queen's stats. She goes from a 4/6 to a 3/4. Letting you play her out earlier should, in theory, give her more usage.
Tell me I don't make your old gear look brand new.
Now, Joaquin Torres Falcon also gets a bit of a stat rework, missing the mark by quite a bit on release. He goes from a 3/4 to a 2/2. Of course, letting us play him out earlier means better usage of his ongoing ability. Now, they're also changing the text on some cards, but these are just wording changes. Effects still remain the same. On Eliath and Gwenpool, where it says card, it'll now say character. Now, they're doing this in preparation for next season because they'll be introducing skill cards, i.e. Agamotto and his skills. Now, the big nerfs, even though it got nerfed in the last update, this archetype is still incredibly dominant. Surtur. Surtur himself stays at 3/5, but his ability now reads, after you play a card with 10 or more power, this gains +2 power. So they remove the twice per game cap, but he only buffs himself by 2 instead of 3, which makes it a lot harder for him to cross that 10 power threshold to enable your free Scar play. Speaking of the character with the worst introduction into the MCU,
this is my son, Scar.
Brother,
Scar's ability remains the same, but he is now a 7/12. Yeah, he costs 1 more, but they did give him an extra 2 power. And together with the Surtur nerf, this makes it really tough to get Scar out for free on turn 6. So yeah, that's a big old nerf. And finally, poor Arrow's out here catching strays. This affects the Surtur Scream combo we've been seeing lately. Arrow is now a 5/9, so she no longer buffs Surtur. What do you think of these updates? Hey, let me know in the comments.